Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are going to be learning on how to design a certificate. A certificate in the form of this. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get started. So to begin with, we create our background layer. Then in doing that, we come to File, New, and then create the size. In this regard, we are creating a certificate. The size of the certificate is basically the size of an A4. So to choose the size of an A4, we come to our preset and then click on the drop down, go to international paper. And the size of the A4 sheet is down like this. But in this regard, it will be in the form of a portrait form. So we don't need it that way. We need it on a landscape form. So we change these numbers to the size of the width as the size of the height. And then the height to 10, and then we create the name. Let's name this certificate 1, and then click OK. And so it's created like this. And when our background layer is created like this, we then go and pick our pen tool and make a shape, or start to make shapes that will make up our designs. So we do this. And so we press Alt to break the controls of this shape. Then we come and also click here. And then press Alt as well to break the controls, and then click here directly, and then directly. This is looking nice. I think it's okay. And so what we're going to do is let's shift it a little bit upward like this, and then choose a nice color for it. And then to choose a nice color, you keep the pen tool active and then come to fill, and from fill choose your color, and then the color of the certificate was a blue black, so pick this blue black. And then duplicate the layer, and to duplicate the layer we can use the shortcut as Ctrl J, or you right click and then click pick duplicate and then click OK, and your layer is duplicated like this. And so when our layer is duplicated, let's shift the second one a little bit downward like this, and then keep it under the first layer, and then change the fill. And in changing the fill, let's make this one a little light blue black, something like this. And then it has a stroke around it, so let's remove the stroke like this. And then the first one let's remove the stroke, because it's the reason why the second one has got the stroke. So we do it like this, and then let's come. We are trying to create a beautiful shape, so our certificate will be looking very nice and beautiful as well. So press Ctrl T to in order to be able to transform it. That's the shortcut key for transform. You can go to edit and then go to transform to activate this. So when we press this, let's do this like this, and then let's bring it a little upward. Let's increase the size a bit, and to increase the size proportionally, you hold Ctrl Shift and then increase it. You see, in that regard it will be increased proportionally. So let's press OK. Now let's come back. This is pretty fine. Let's check it out. It's cool. It's cool for me. So with this, let's give it a shadow in order to create some feel of a 3D. So to give it the shadow, you come to this adjustment layer and then pick drop shadow, and then from there you can control the size of the drop shadow you want, like this. You can just control it anyway, but in this regard, let's set it to an amount which is very nice and okay for us. This is too much. I think this is fine, so we'll click OK. Yeah, so that's it. And so the next shape is let's create another small yellow shape around here. So pick our pen tool again, and then just click somewhere around here, and then here, do something like this, and then click Alt to break it, and then come down here and then do something like this. This is very fine, and so let's make it yellow. Not necessarily yellow, but a goldish color. So let's search for that kind of goldish pale color. This is okay. And so we go to the blending options and then choose bevel and emboss to give it the feel of a 3D. So we pick Control, and then let's increase the dip a bit, and then the size to like this. Let's change the color. Okay, let's use it here so you can be watching it. Let's change the color to something like yellow. Yeah, so it will be. So let's soften it a bit, and then increase the dip. The size is too much, and then yeah, this is okay. And then we press OK. We are almost getting there. Let's shape this a little bit up. So we pick our move tool and then press it upwards like this. This is absolutely fantastic. So from here, we create another shape, which is a rectangular shape. So we pick our rectangular tool and then create a shape like this. Yeah. So let's bring that layer below all the layers, and then change the fill to the color of this. So in doing that, we press here, and then just bring the color picker tool and then choose the color here. That'll be the same color, and that's it. Yeah, so this is looking beautiful. So let's duplicate it to create some two lines here. That will make it better for us. So press Ctrl G and then remove the fill, and then create the stroke. And then in creating the stroke, let's make the color the same as this. Yeah, so let's reduce the size. So press Ctrl T to bring out the transform, to transform it for us. So we do this. Yeah, this is okay. So we have our two lines in it, just like this. So let's add one more shape to give it the feel or and then also the look of a certificate. And so with that, let's go to our custom shapes and then pick this particular shape let's like this, and then come down and pick something like this. Let's see, something like oh, but my shapes isn't up. Okay, so let's pick something like this, and then we press shift to make the shape proportional, then remove and drag like this. Let's reduce it. Yeah, so let's make the color to be yellow, like here, yellow and then gold, anyone, otherwise okay. And then let's remove the stroke around it and place it here. Let's keep it above it. Yeah, so it's within it. That is very fine. So let's give it the feel of a 3D design too by giving it some bevel and emboss, and so, or we simply could just go and copy this one to it, something like this. So you right click and then copy layer star, and then come and click on that particular layer and then right click and then paste layer star. It will be pasted on there, and that's it. This looks very nice for me. So let's create some shadows for it so that it will be popping, and then it will give some mix up with the background. So with this, let's do this, and then let's double click on the effects, and then come and click drop shadow. Yeah, it's created, and I think this one is okay. So let's check it out. This is so beautiful. So from here we can then begin to put in our typography. I mean, what we are going to write on the design. And so this is a certificate. So first of all, come and pick our pen tool, and then the name of the company is First Class Beauty Salon. The pen tool is in the black color, so let's change it to white, so it will displayed very well. Let's change the font to something like Arial, and then capitalize it. So first class beauty salon. So let's reduce our text size so it will fit into our canvas very well, like this. Yeah, and then place it right here, and then this is a certificate of completion. Certificate of completion. So let's change the font of this one, something like this. Let's reduce the size first, and then change the font to a serif font, and then increase the size. This is okay. So to increase the size, let's press Ctrl T and use the transform tool to increase it like this. It's not proportional, like this. This is okay. Then let's change the color to the goldish color from here. Press OK. Let's align it very well with the name of the company, which is very nice. Let's reduce the name of the company a little bit, then make it this is okay. And then from here, let's do this. This is to certify that so and so has completed this. So let's change the size, the font to Arial, then bring it here. Change the color to this, or let's make it black totally, so it will be very legible to be seen. But this is certified that. So let's place it somewhere like here, and then create the name, or where the name of that person is going to be. So with that, let's just bring a line, and this is certified. Then here we press shift to make the line straight horizontally like this. Yeah, so this is it. Let's keep it here. Yeah, so it being here is okay. So let's pick our pen tool again, and then this is certified that so and so has successfully completed 3 months course in organization and business. In organization and neatness, comma, makeup, comma, presentation, comma, outfit, arrangement, comma, facials. It's a lot, so this is just for reference. So let me put it. It's a lot, and then let's align our text so it will be in line with this. So we bring it here, and then directly under this. Yeah. So let's see the name of the owner of the certificate is Graphics Alpha. So let's increase the size. Yeah, and then place it here. Certificate for Graphics Alpha, and then let's bring the signature of the director and then a facilitator and then their logo down here. So to do that, let's create another line like this, and then let's duplicate it, Ctrl J, and then press shift and then move it straight to the side. Yeah, so this is fantastic. And then let's keep their logo in between this, and their logo is here. Photoshop, there's the logo. Let's resize it. to fit in between this. This is okay. And then the name of the director, just put director. Then reduce the size to 14, and then keep it under it like this, and then create the facilitator as well. Facilitator size to 14, and yeah, that is our certificate. It has been created like that. So something like this, and this, that's the same thing. So thanks for joining us on Graphic Safari. If you are new here, consider subscribing, and if you are already here, thanks for coming back.